Welcome to another edition of Rants, where I come on and go off about, well, whatever's honking me off today. And yes, we're finally back with Rants after taking a few days off. Apologies, folks, but the voice wasn't really 100%, and I had to tone it down a little. I had to rest the voice because our radio station had a high school football game that we had to broadcast. I was a guy doing the broadcasting, so we needed to halt Rants for a little bit, but now we are back. And what do I got for you today? Well, I'll tell you right after this word from our sponsor, H2O Health and Water Solutions. Does your toilet have rings that always need cleaning? Do you have hard water spots on your shower doors? Calcium buildup on your faucets? Just imagine what all of that is doing to the inside of your washing machine, dishwasher, refrigerator, your hot water heater. What about the pipes inside of your body? Buy a filter or be a filter. You can have clean, mineral-rich water without the buildup of unwanted toxins in your body and throughout your whole home. Call Vicki Johnston today at H2O Health and Water Solutions at 928-899-7504, or you can stop in and see her at the Prescott Gateway Mall. So, the BYU Police have now concluded their investigation into the whole Rachel Richardson incident. They looked over video from the Duke-BYU volleyball game. They interviewed dozens of people who were at the match, and they found zero evidence that anyone shouted any racial slurs at Richardson during that match. And the fan who was accused of yelling those slurs, who was banned for life from BYU athletic facilities, well, they have lifted that ban on that fan, and BYU school officials have officially apologized to that fan. Now, they apologized to him in a press release. Whether or not athletic director Tom Holmoe actually got on the phone, called up the fan to apologize to him directly, I don't know. If he didn't do that, he darn well should do that after spending a few days feeling like the north end of a southbound horse after rushing to judgment like he did. So, with all the facts out there, you would think that the Rachel Richardson story would be over. Well, unfortunately, folks, it isn't, because Duke University and the mainstream media want to keep this thing going. I mean, you'd think they'd be happy that no racist incident happened during that BYU-Duke volleyball match. But the fact that they keep acting like it happened, even after being presented all evidence to the contrary, proves to me that these woke weirdos actually want racism out there. You know, they are determined to keep up this narrative that the United States is teeming with white supremes who are just lurking and ready to throw out racial slurs at any black people they see. You know, even if they have to lie about it or defend a lie. So this is a release that came out from Duke University, came out a few days ago. In fact, it came out right at the same time that the BYU police announced they concluded their investigation into the Rachel Richardson incident and found no evidence to support her claims of racial slurs. So this is what the Duke University release reads, quote, "The 18 members of the Duke University volleyball team are exceptionally strong women who represent themselves, their families, and Duke University with the utmost integrity. We unequivocally stand with and champion them, especially when their character is called into question. Duke Athletics believes in respect, equality, and inclusiveness, and we do not tolerate hate and bias. Hashtag hate won't live here." But I guess lying will live here. And if you had integrity, Duke, you'd admit that the whole thing was bogus. You would apologize for perpetuating this lie, and you would punish Rachel Richardson for spreading it. But instead, you're telling your volleyball players that even when something has been proven false, well, just act like it still really happened, especially if it fits your narrative that everything in the world is racist. Yeah, great life lesson to teach your young athletes, Duke University. You should be really proud of yourselves. And then, of course, the mainstream media, a lot of their outlets, they're not backing off this story. USA Today's Mike Freeman he had a column where he basically called anyone casting doubt on Richardson's story a right-wing, MAGA-loving, COVID-denying extremist. And he put out this column even as information from the BYU police investigation started to come out, casting more and more doubt on Richardson's claim. And even South Carolina women's basketball coach Dawn Staley has not reversed her decision to cancel her team's series with BYU because she doesn't want to subject her players to such a hostile atmosphere, even though this incident was total, well, I got to clean up the term here, was total Bravo Sierra. Those of you who know the military acronym know what I just said there. So why do they keep going on promoting this lie? Well, I have two theories for it. One, they are so invested in their narrative that racists are everywhere in the United States and must be called out that it supersedes any facts that might prove otherwise. Or two, they have backed Rachel Richardson's false claims for so long now that they can't go back on it as a matter of pride. Better to support a lie than to admit you're wrong. Me personally, I'm going to go with my first theory for this. Now, if you think differently, please feel free to leave a comment and tell me why you think the other way. And who knows, maybe you might say something that'll change my mind. But I just have a feeling they're taking a page out of, and I can't remember the historical figure who said this, the old tell a lie long enough and eventually it becomes the truth. Maybe that's what they're gunning for now, but I have a feeling that more and more people are not buying these lies anymore. Well, folks, that's going to do it for this edition of Rust Rants. Be sure to like, share, follow, and subscribe across all of KYCA's social media. That's Facebook, Rumble, Instagram, YouTube, our new YouTube channel, KYCA Digital. Be sure to check that out. Also, check us out at kyca.info. Be sure to smash the like button, leave a comment. We'd love to hear what you have to say about this. Till next time, I'm John Rust. I'll see you soon.